I'm under attack, like for real. Like, it's been crazy, guys. I got people that just run up on me because the last meeting, when all that went down, guys, somebody brought a knife into the building. Like, did y'all know that? No, because the fake news didn't tell y'all that.
Oh, right. It's just too much. She is too much. She was going a mile a minute. So I guess we know what happened. So after she got served, I guess outside where she parked at the township, she decided not to join the meeting. There was a meeting and a few things had to be tabled. There's certain things that there was some discussion happening about the bonuses, about some events, and Haney didn't show up for the meeting. So they had the meeting, finished it, moved on, and they all went home. And then we have Tiffany here decides to jump on Facebook and go on not a very long rant. I'll give her that. She didn't rant for an hour and a half like the last couple of times.
But please do research before you vote, because a lot of people got a lot of misinformation out there. Here, as you can see, in office, in the building, due to security concerns. When I got here, the room was loaded with all these individuals, all these fake bloggers, fake wannabe, get clicks and views off me. And I was not going to be under scrutiny as it relates to somebody having a weapon or having something in the building. Because the last meeting, when all that went down, guys, somebody brought a knife into the building. Like, did y'all know that? No, because the fake news didn't tell y'all that, nor did they show y'all that. So I was not going to put myself in jeopardy of being attacked or anything of that nature. Just to give you a little history. Last week, the trustees had moved the meeting from downstairs to upstairs when I said we should do Zooms because it was just so hostile, right? So they moved it upstairs, so they call it a special meeting, when we had a meeting all along here for today. When they moved it upstairs, they only allowed mainstream media in the upstairs area. And the bloggers and the residents was supposed to be downstairs, which I'm assuming that happened from what I was told. And then also what's crazy, they didn't even let the employees come upstairs. Like, make that make sense. So the only persons that was in this room was the board and also the mainstream media. And this time, since they saw Superman was coming, everybody want to change how we moving. So they allowed all these individuals in the upstairs area where we're supposed to conduct our business. Because remember, we're here to handle the business, not let the business handle us. So when they changed the layout of the security plan, that was very concerning to me, alarming. Because I feel that everything that happened at that last meeting was premeditated. It was already planned. It was already a setup. The trustees are involved in everything, yes. Your new trustees, Stephanie, Carmen, and Chris. So y'all can get on news, lie, and do all what you want, but everybody's involved in the scrutiny that happened at the last meeting with all these chaos agents. So they put these same individuals in the same room where I was supposed to be at. Now imagine, I keep telling y'all, I have a 5-year-old daughter. I want to go home to my baby, period. So I'm not here to play the game, be a show for people. I put things on the agenda to take care of the people, period. But when they don't handle the business, that's what you guys are missing. You're missing that they are not voting for anything for you, residents. It was several different things on the agenda today to be taken care of, whether it was bills, it was a budget. I don't know what's going on with everybody not wanting to pass a budget, right? Nobody wants to pass a budget. We've been talking about a budget for over a year. And now we on to the new year for a new budget for the second year. So that's two budget cycles that has not been approved, passed, nothing. People just playing with y'all at this point. Remember, if you're a business owner, you know you got a budget for every little thing. And they don't want to pass the budget. Ask yourself why. When you got majority, just pass. Write whatever you want in it and be done with it already. The other issue is, remember how I tried to explain to you guys about the 100% property tax refund? Remember how I told you about that? That I wanted to give you money because we got a surplus over here? Tell me why at the last meeting, this is how I tell y'all, y'all don't pay attention. And that's why I say, let me educate you. Why they just raise your property taxes? Raise your property taxes. Guess what? By 4%. Y'all didn't even know that, did y'all? So Thornton Township, be prepared, be ready, because the Board of Trustees raised your property taxes for no reason, because we got money here. I'm trying to give you $2.2 million that they keep voting down. And for those that don't understand what I'm saying or don't believe me for whatever reason, please FOIA it. Just do a Freedom of Information Act and you will see who voted to increase your property taxes where there's no need. A lot of you guys are hurting, and that's the purpose of why I said I wanted to give you a property tax refund. And as I explained it before, it's 100% never been done in the history of Thornton Township. So that means if you paid into property taxes here at Thornton Township, which is only 5 cents of every dollar, you get back whatever you paid into. So it was $100, you get $100 back. If it's $300, you get $300 back. If it was zero, you get nothing. That's how it went. And that's just a little fraction. Just so you know, the bulk of your property taxes come from the everybody on the call when you're on live. You know how it go. So I just wanted you to know that, understand that, so you'll know how to answer your own questions. The next things on the agenda is for the staff to receive bonuses. As you guys may not know, they used to give bonuses out here at Thornton Township. This was before I became supervisor. I haven't given not one bonus out. So this year, I think the residents, which is the employees, deserve a bonus. They worked hard. We got surpluses and we can afford it. So I just wanted to alleviate some of their pain, their struggle that they're going through, especially with inflation. Look at food costs when you're going to grocery store for a carton of eggs, a gallon of milk, stuff like that. It's just ridiculous. So I wanted to make sure that we made a way for them, especially when the trustees didn't show up for over 9 board meetings. 9, I think 10 now. 10 board meetings in county, and basically gridlocked the government. So therefore, residents couldn't get to the doctor, our buses was down. All these things happen, guys, but what you need to understand is who is doing it. I don't care what the media telling you. I've been showing you, I make videos, you can FOIA it, you can see everything that people are doing here at Thornton Township. So I just want to clear that up so you understand and you hear from me and you can FOIA it to get the truth, and it's in black and white. So when they did that, unfortunately, the lawyers was telling me to lay everybody off. Tiffany, you got to lay everybody off. They can't stay because the building can't be open. They didn't even vote for the insurance. That's how stupid they are, right? I never seen a group of people that run a multi-million-dollar operation not handle the business. I never saw that ever in my life. I don't care who you don't like, what you don't like, you handle the business. So when you don't handle the business, it starts crumbling the infrastructure. And that's exactly what started happening here at Thornton Township. Because you got people that's trying to rerun for election, just so y'all understand what I'm saying to you. Trying to rerun for election, basically gridlocking your services here at Thornton Township. So if you needed food at the food pantry, they didn't have no food on the shelf. That's how bad it was. We couldn't even deliver food to our seniors. Our seniors that we do every day on a regular basis, we was taking them food. They were struggling. They was crying. It just hurt my heart because I couldn't let them be. So I go to the grocery store, spend my own money and buy food for them because I just don't think people should allow people to sit there hungry. If you got it, you can miss a meal, go give it to them. Help them. Because some people live here and their family might live in another state. Or some people drop their family members off in these senior homes, oh my God, and don't go see them. So I am their family. So you can understand why they love Tiffany Henry. Because I'm their family when others are not. So I just want to point these things out to you so you can understand me and understand what's going on and what they're not telling you. I'm going to tell you. And that's the problem. I'm educating the public too much. And that's why they keep trying to get rid of me, keep trying to stop me, because they don't want me educating y'all. Because when you're more educated, you make wiser decisions. So you don't vote blind. Because normally what they tell you, just vote for this person. They see you something in the mail. No. Do your research. Please do your research. I don't care what they say. Go fact check it. And then make your decision off what you believe to be true. The last thing that was on here, guys, we put on here to have different events coming up, and they're $5,000 a piece. Normally, we do events here at Thornton Township. The board asks for a budget. They ask for what we're spending on, what we're buying, things like that, right? They gave them all these things. And guess what they still did today? Not vote for it. And this is the special services dances. So these are kids that might have autistic and different issues going on with them. We actually make a way for them. And they have these things like every single month for them. Like they do bowling, they do all kinds of stuff. So y'all didn't even know we had that service here at Thornton Township, huh? So that's another service that we have. Also, we put on here to have a Valentine's luncheon for the seniors and the employees on this Friday. Because at the end of the day, I love you and ain't nothing you can do about it. So I want to make sure that we can sit down, talk, love on each other, understand each other, and that kind of mode, that's kind of energy that I give off. So of course, you know how they did. We had a meeting today for nothing. Nothing got accomplished. They didn't vote for any of the things that I just spoke on. And that's what I'm telling you. When people gridlock government and the residents are the ones suffering, I don't care the person you don't like, the person that benefit, well, the people that benefit from these services are the residents, and that's what's happening now. They're gridlocking your services. So stay tuned, guys, because I know y'all gonna be upset about it, but you need to make sure you put that energy towards the right people that's actually doing it, and that is all three of them: Stephanie, Chris, and Carlisle. That's why she's a liar. So all those people are gridlocking your services. This is the problem I got, guys. This is Black History Month, right? Why we don't band together for anything? This is the shortest month in the year that we have. And all I've asked is us to do this. Y'all done let so many different things then just happen and everybody sit on mute. A lot of people sit on mute, but when I see people in passing, they give me respect, they love on me, hug me, send me texts, emails, whatever, say, man, you stronger than I, because I would have left a long time ago. I get a lot of that. I get a lot of, man, why they disrespect you like that? I get a lot of support, and I thank you for your support and your love out there in the streets, because I always say this, my complexion don't match my protection. There's no way they should have had a meeting and I did not have any type of protection whatsoever. Another issue I got is when we call South Holland police, right? We call them. They don't do anything, nothing to remove people from our meetings. At the end of the day, we are in your city and you're supposed to come and help us, but you do nothing. So I have a problem with that because you just keep putting your super mayor in harm's way, and I don't appreciate that because when you call them, they're supposed to come and do something about it. So then, therefore, the agitators become more agitated and cause more havoc or more issues in our meetings. And that's what y'all been watching and what's been displayed lately. And all I can say to y'all is I'm going to keep fighting. I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to stop. I just want you guys to know what's going on. I want residents to stay woke because it's all a show. It ain't nothing but a show. Because I just said this and I said it again. They're not handling the business. They put on a show and they come here for clicks and views to make money off of drama. Drama. I never saw that. Just drama. So I just want you guys to know that everything got denied today, and that was your services. Something that you need, something that you asked for, but it did not get taken care of. Safety has always been my top priority and will continue to be. And I just wanted people to know what has happened here at Thornton Township and to understand that I'm under attack, like for real. Like, it's been crazy, guys. I got people that just run up on me. I got people that stalk me, follow me, do all these things. And last I check, I'm still a female and still Black. But it seems to be that people just think it's cute, it's fun, and all that stuff, and it's not, because this is someone's life. I'm someone's daughter, someone's mother, someone's loved one, no matter how you might look at it. And I always tell people this, flip it around. How would you feel if it happened to you? How would you feel if, to switch it, I'm someone's mom, I'm your mom, and you're watching this, or your daughter and you're watching this? How would you feel or react? How would you want people to treat them? And that's your answer. So whatever your answer is for that, then that's how you should be responding for me. So it just hurts my heart because sometimes it's your own people. And then you get people that come on these lives and like, really? Like, stop. Get off my live. I keep telling people that. Why do you follow me? If you don't like somebody, why do you follow them? I don't go pay nobody no attention that I don't care for. I promise you I don't. It's called Get a Life, and you should too. So figure that out and stop following minds. And if y'all put that same energy, I always say this, into your man, your wife, your kids, your career, y'all will be okay. All the energy you put into me, just to watch me because you make money off me, put it into something that's useful to help you grow in your life. Trust me, you will be a lot further, but you guys just come with the drama like, man, for real. Life is short. Like, stop with that. That's like that. So I just want to point all this stuff out about today so you heard it from me. I got a big announcement tomorrow that I'm going to make. I was supposed to do it this evening, but then all this chaos happened. So they pushed me out to one day, but it's okay. So tomorrow I will talk about some corruption. Since the news won't tell you, I guess I'll make sure that I put it out there so that you hear it from me. Because unfortunately, it's a lot of stuff going on in the village of Dalton. That entire board is corrupt. I've been saying this since day one. So I will be putting it out with receipts. How about that? So you'll have that, but also know that I'm going to give it to the proper authorities as well. But I will announce that tomorrow because I didn't want to mix it with this one. I want this to be strictly about what happened today at this meeting. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody in passing, and everybody go out and vote for your super mayor. Make sure you punch 1 to win again for Dalton. I am on the ballot. I just want to make sure that you know me and my team is on the ballot. I don't know if somebody on here got our palm card, but I will put it up in the comments. And also, I've been sending out text blasts, email blasts, just so people know you can early vote and get out the way. You don't have to wait until February 25th to actually vote. It's important you do that, whether you're in Dalton, because I'm up. And then also, remember, Calumet City and Riverdale. Make sure you support Michael Smith for trustee over in Riverdale. And then also, JR and his ticket over in Calumet City. Great people, good people that really care about government, and people that's really going to show people the way. So I just want people to know what it is. That's really it for me. See, I told you I was going to be quick today. I was going to be long. Make sure you love on each other, and make sure you always give hearts. Okay? Because I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Share the video. Tell somebody else. Let somebody else know. But I got a lot to say. Tomorrow I will be discussing Dalton. And I will go live. I will pick a time. But if it's snowing, y'all know I'm going to be in them streets. If it's snowing, you know I got to help and save my residents, my seniors. It said that people actually put things out saying that they didn't want us to shovel the senior snow. And that's how petty those trustees is over there. Like, stop, y'all, stop. Like, that's what I do. I take care of the people. And remember, it's a program that I made up. It's because I know that seniors don't have a way to handle anything. And some of them, like I said, live here and they kids or their family don't live in this state, live in another state. So our job as a village is to help one another. Remember, it's a village supposed to raise the kids. That's how they go. So I just want to make sure that people stay tuned to that, because I got some great stuff coming for you. But do your research on me. I love this one lady, Miss Helen. I love you, girl. I see you been putting all the videos out of all the great stuff that I've done and accomplished throughout my tenure as mayor over there in Dalton. So people watch her information. I don't know what her thing is. It's Helen something. But she's been doing really good on just taking y'all down memory lane. That's why I tell people, remember this. Because it's always can be me today, you tomorrow. So you're supposed to band together with the movement, which is support your mayor, support Tiffany Henyard. Because I've been doing nothing but loving on y'all. And I've been showcasing that through my work. Just like this agenda they had this evening that they didn't vote for, but it was all for the people. That's why I said y'all voting against things, but it's for the people. It's not for me. It's for the people. So now the community was not able to benefit from it. So again, remember, my complexion don't match my protection. I love you. Share the video. Love on somebody. Uplift some black girl rock today. So, a little girl, please, because they need love. They need to see people that motivate and uplift too. And a lot of them look up to me because they see that I have the strength of 10 million. So I just want to keep on going and not stopping. So
how long do you think that rant was? Like 15 minutes, 20 minutes? And said all the things that she should have just said at the meeting. She was there. All of this should have been said in the meeting with the other trustees. And what's the reason why she didn't show up? Because they changed the security protocols, right? In her mind, no one was supposed to go upstairs. Everyone was supposed to stay, I guess, in the overflow room is what they call it, so they can look at in the screen. And I guess when other residents were able to go upstairs, I think mostly the YouTubers, to stream, all of a sudden she didn't want to do that. And she's like, well, I'm not gonna do it. If this is extremely important with all these situations happening with the business, why didn't show up? And then she made it seem like the people that she had this issue with were there, where I don't think they were. I mean, I have no idea. King Poppy with the $10 donation, appreciate that. The lack of accountability is astonishing. You weren't thinking about your safety or daughter jumping in that fight, especially as a politician. She's completely delusional, to say the least. Yeah, I will say this. I don't think she's scared of people. The fact that she did that, if you guys are stalking her or running up on her, don't. I'll say that right now. The fact that she jumped in like the way she did it, don't do that. I'm not saying she'll take care of you, but when someone's ready to fight like that, well, don't walk up on them. I'll just say that. So the idea that she's worried about her safety, I think she's worried about public comment. I think she's worried about the things that will bring light to her misdeeds, and she didn't want to deal with that. That's my opinion. But no, Henyard is not scared of nobody. I'm just saying, she ran so fast into that fight for her dude. I wouldn't fight her. I'll say, like, don't run up on her. I'm gonna say, do not run up on this woman. I don't care if she's sure or not. She's ready. It's just more bad decisions. Show up at the meeting. You could have argued all of these points to the trustees. argue for the bonuses, argue for the stupid giveaway, all the stuff you could have argued in the building. You guys are in the building. And she decides to not do that and just go on these long rants with the same old spiel. It's the same old thing. So now she's also announced she is going to put out, I guess, an announcement tomorrow. She's going to finally expose the corruption. Remember the receipts we've been waiting on for, I don't know, last 8 months? Waiting for her to, basically her rebuttal to everyone else saying that she's, at the very least, she misappropriated funds. Now she's going to finally tell us who's corrupt, because it's not her, and it apparently is the trustees. So now we have to stick around tomorrow and wait. I wonder if it's the video from Tommy G that she's talking about. Because if you guys don't know, Tommy G, big YouTuber, made like over 1 million subscribers. He had an Instagram story and he was hanging out with Haney. We'll try to have an open mind here. We could say most likely there's not going to be anything happening, but I have to check it out. So she's supposed to have this announcement tomorrow. She's going to expose the corruption with the trustees. That's what she said, right? We'll see. She got those receipts. You wait till 14 days for you to decide that now is time to do the receipts. It's now time to expose the corruption. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. She should have been at the meeting. Show up at the meeting. You could have had this whole thing. We could have been done by now, because usually when she talks and does her meeting, it does add on another 45 minutes to the meeting. And it wasn't a whole lot of people there. I have to check out exactly how many people. It wasn't like a bunch of people there. There was no protests. I mean, I'm sure she checks out all the social media. She knew that nothing necessarily was going to happen. Just because a few people were going to film her or stream, what's the big deal? It wasn't that serious. So I think like she just made another terrible decision. And now we all have to wait for tomorrow for this big reveal. She's going to expose the trustees, even though she says she's been trying to expose them for months and we haven't seen anything. So we will see. And like I said before, from what I heard, there's some situations that she's dealing with. Obviously, multiple lawsuits getting served a couple hours ago. What happened in the brawl, which now she's, I guess, mad with the South Holland Police Department. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens with that. But at this point, she is in a dire straits politically. She's on her last legs, right? She is in the water, and the water is coming up, and there's more water there than she can swim out of. You need to show up. Nothing was going to happen, at least in my opinion. I don't think anything was going to happen tonight. But for some reason, she decided to avoid a meeting and to do what she normally does. So I guess we'll see tomorrow. Succeeding in 2 says the corruption has already been exposed. We saw Lori Lightfoot's report and we heard the vendors talk about what is owed. $550K plus $22K plus $40K plus others. So what she's going to come up with, I don't know.